Well, I think the sponsor really get the many benefits sponsoring us, because this sport is growing and growing. Like 10 years ago, this was really small, and now it's getting bigger and bigger. Really many guys all around the world are practicing really hard. And you know, we are bartenders, we work behind the bar, we really promote the products, and if we see that, for example, our sponsors now are putting a lot of money and they trust in what we do, for sure we are gonna sell that product to our customers, you know. And of course, if they are sponsors in Flair, for sure the product is high quality. That's the main reason. But then if you are a good sponsor, for us it's great, and for sure behind the bar you will get our support, you know.
The benefit of sponsors sponsoring bar competitions, it gives all the bartenders an insight into whatever sponsors being represented that day. You learn a lot more about the liquor and about how to present it. And the benefit of them actually sponsoring the competitions, I tend to push their liquors more than any others at the places where I work.
The benefits of sponsors sponsoring Flair bartenders is they get direct promotion out of their products. These bartenders are actually going to be using their products and showcasing to the world or to whoever's watching, and they're on the stages all the time, so it really benefits them being able to see a mass media event with something so cool, so they're going to have their products be showcased in the highest way possible with someone using their products, as well as when bartenders are talking about it in their everyday jobs, they're going to be like, these are the products that sponsor us. So not only is it a one-time thing, they'll get a continuous exposure throughout it, because the bartenders will keep pitching it, keep selling it, and keep talking about it.
The benefit of sponsoring the Flair bartending competitions, I think is huge, because every competitor needs a bottle to practice, of course, so we're gonna buy the product every time. I do it all the time, and if I'm working, I'm gonna try to sell it for sure. And in every competition we have at least 50 competitors, 60, so imagine, do the maths, and you're gonna see that it's a huge exposure for the sponsor and really good money for them.
How I help promote the sponsors are by drinking their products, you know, making sure when I go to places, you know, always order their products, get other people to order their products, and talk highly of them. We want to not order them, or let's take two on that one. That one sucks.
The benefits of the sponsors getting into the sport, I mean, obviously it takes a lot of money to put on competitions like that, and when the sponsors get involved and they really help out, I mean, it makes everything go so much better. When you get to a venue like this, like Legends, it's huge, and the prize money I think is $40,000 this year, and it gets a lot of people out here, a lot of people enthused, people put on a better show, and they're really out there for that prize money. So
the benefits for sponsoring at a Flair bartending competition are quite a few. I mean, you get your name out there, you get a lot of bartenders who work in bars all over the world that will know about your product, plus people get to see it that come to the competitions that may have never even heard of your product. And so I think it's a great way for sponsors to get their name out there and get it known across the world.
The way that I like to help out when I sponsor the sport, like if I'm at work, somebody orders vodka cranberry, I might offer them vodka and Sobe, or a vodka Red Bull, depending on who's sponsoring us, who's sponsoring our work shirts that week. So.
How I help support the sponsors, we sell the product at the bar. We also let the public, once again, taste the liquor that's out there, up-and-coming new liquors, especially Sky Vodka. Sky Vodka's been around forever. We love Sky. It is Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, so I support Sky at 110%. And also, we got the Flairco bottles. Can't forget Flairco bottles. Bar Flair, of course. The FBA, if it wasn't for the FBA, I don't think any of us would be here either. So, I mean, they've pushed this sport tremendously, and I totally appreciate that. And thank you guys very much for that.
You know, I help support the sponsors of the sport, obviously, because I do a lot with the DVDs. I put them, create these great intros that promote them. I've even been responsible for creating the little signs that go up at the different competitions. I've made some DVD covers where the sponsors are all over them. So,
I personally, what I do is I sell it. I try my hardest to make sure that the guest knows that there's a quality out there that doesn't have to be name recognition like Grey Goose or some of the other things, that, hey, you can get great quality at a better price.
I myself promote especially Sky Vodka, the Finest Call, and the Kuiper liqueurs. I promote them at my own bars. I make drinks with them constantly. And not only do I make drinks with them, I tell people what's in it. I make a Cosmo with Sky Citrus, and they say, wow, that was very good. I say, oh, right away. I grab the bottle and I show them how I made it so they know it's not just a regular, we all know what kind of citrus vodka I'm talking about. It's not that, it's a better vodka. I also drink them myself, and when I compete, when I practice, I always have the bottles around, so I show them off very well, and I definitely talk them up a lot. So that's one thing I do myself, because I know how much they help us out with our competitions.
Okay. To help my sponsor. First of all, I work for them, so I do my best for them. Second place, I'm gonna use his t-shirt everywhere. I'm gonna talk about them and everything like that.
The benefits of sponsors sponsoring Flair Bartending pretty much are, if they scratch my back, I'm gonna definitely pour their product while I'm at work.
The benefits of sponsors sponsoring the Flair Bartending, without them, none of this would be here. So thanks to Scott, Finest Call, all those great guys who every year support us.
How I help promote the sponsors of Flair Bartending events are pouring their product, wearing their t-shirts with their logos on them, and pretty much recommending drinks, coming up with drinks to use their product in.
The benefits of sponsoring Flair Bartender are phenomenal because it takes a lot of money to put on these competitions. We couldn't do it by ourselves. We represent them, they represent us. That they pay a lot of money for us to use their products, and couldn't do it without them.
You sponsors, let me tell you why it's a good idea to be a part of this. One, your name gets said a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot. It's like, okay, don't tell the bartenders this. Okay, scoot in. They're like trained monkeys. So what we do is we make them make noise and gather a crowd, and then we say your product's name. It works.
How I help promote the sponsors of our product are, I drink it all the time, first of all. Second of all, I wear their products all the time. They give us t-shirts, every competition. Wear it out everywhere. Be proud of it. They're proud of us. We're proud of them.
Hey, here's the funny part. If you didn't sponsor us, we'd be doing this anyway, but probably in the backyard somewhere.
How I help promote the sponsors of our sport are, anytime somebody orders vodka, if I'm not completely in the weeds, I take the chance to explain to them how good Sky is, and the fact that, they probably don't want something like Grey Goose because, taste versus good taste and hangover. And I explained, that Sky is going to keep you from having a hangover, and it's delicious. And if you order it, I'm going to flip it around really cool. But if you order Goose, I'm just going to pour it out.
Well, the benefit of sponsors basically just will get, the notoriety of having like such awesome Flair bartenders, like, endorsing their products, and like Sky Vodka and others like that. It's like it must be invaluable to sponsors to have like Christian and Rodrigo, stuff like that, representing for them. So
Some of the things that I do to help promote the sponsors of our sport is just continuing to talk about them and use them in every sort of cocktail or creation that I'm making. So anytime someone says, hey, make me a shot or make me a drink, I'm going to use something that the sponsors are doing so that I can show my respect to them and say, hey, thanks for supporting us, and now it's my turn to give back and support you.
I help promoting the sponsors very easy in the very easy way. When I'm working behind the bar, I like to display the products. I like to display their bottles when I'm bartending. And trust me, it's a nice way to get involved and to promote your product.
The benefits of sponsors sponsoring Flair Bartending is because of money, exposure, and credibility. We need to have these sponsors here for us just to show that we're a credible sport, and to help the sport grow.
Okay, like I said before, we promote the products that we want behind the bar. That's the real way. And also wearing your t-shirts at the competitions, and not just at the competitions, everywhere when we go to TV interviews, radio, or whatever. We are always doing the promotion with our sponsors, In this case, Sky, Finest Call, Midori, Sky Rated, all new sponsors that we keep with the bags, with the t-shirts, flirting with the bottles outside. Everybody's watching us flaring that bottle,